Hi, I'm Sylvia Mayer, an arbitrator, mediator, and attorney located in Houston, Texas, serving as a neutral in disputes all around the country. Thank you for clicking on Mayer on mediation and arbitration. Today, I want to talk about how simply being present may unblock the pathway to resolution in a mediation. To illustrate, let's consider Cori Doerrfeld's The Rabbit Listened. In this story, Taylor has a box of building blocks, and Taylor builds the most amazing, special, and expansive structure. Then all of a sudden, whoosh, a flock of birds flies through and knocks it all down. Taylor is devastated. The chicken is the first to notice. Chicken runs over and says to Taylor, "Let's talk about it." But Taylor doesn't feel like it. Then the bear notices. Bear comes and he says, "Let's shout and roar about it." But Taylor didn't feel like it. Then elephant comes and says, "Let's remember exactly how it was so that we can rebuild it." But Taylor didn't want to. Other animals follow. The hyena wants to laugh. The ostrich wants to hide and pretend it didn't happen. The kangaroo wants to throw it away. The snake wants to go find somebody else's structure and knock it down. But Taylor didn't want to do any of these things. All of the animals left, and then Taylor was alone. And he sat there alone for a minute. But a few minutes later, Rabbit came up, and Rabbit sat next to him. Rabbit sat next to Taylor. Rabbit did not say anything. Rabbit just sat and sat and sat in silence. And then Taylor began to talk. Taylor began to shout and roar. Taylor began to remember. Taylor began to laugh. Taylor began to work through all of the other suggestions. And Rabbit just sat quietly and listened. Once Taylor had worked through all of these feelings and options, Taylor moved on and said with excitement, "Let's build it again. It will be amazing." So what did Rabbit do to help Taylor? Rabbit was present. Sometimes what we most need in order to be able to move on in a situation is for someone to simply be present while we process our emotions and our options. Being present is often the key to unblocking the pathways to resolution in mediation. Thank you for joining me today. Please connect with me on LinkedIn or subscribe to my YouTube channel.